Okay, you hear a very loud smacking, and then a big burp. Very, very loud burp. And then you hear more reaching into bags and more squishy sound. And
might be some crunchy sounds
yes,
too.
and slurp, slurp. RuneQuest campaign, the Epic of the White Bull. You know, I give it something different about the White Bull pretty much every time, but it's some sort of, I think it's basically the White Bull campaign. Anyways, I'm Jeff Richard. I'm your GM. Tonight's a super short session, but it's our pre-Christmas super short session. You can see Linda's Christmas tree in the back there. Awesome. Okay, so if you guys remember last session, you all decided, or more importantly, Ankala decided that she wanted to go to the Spider Temple in the left, at the end of the left arm of Boldholm. And if I recall, it was you, and Nisk, and was it Colbrest as well?
Yep.
Gina, are you going to come to the Spider Temple?
Oh, we have some naming issues. Like Gina is Jeff Richards, and
you don't have to worry about it. They hide it anyway, by the way.
Okay.
It's just confusing for us because I see your name, Claudia. I see my name. There, much better. Otherwise, I was going to get confused.
I will come with you guys, but my character has no problems with spiders. I have a problem with spiders. So please do not go into detail, yeah?
Yeah.
Not too many pictures.
You have to separate fiction from reality.
Yes, I will try to do that. It's not that easy.
No actual spiders will be occurring in this trip to the Spider Temple. Except that one right behind you.
If I knew about your arachnophobia, I would have picked another. My fetch would have been something else.
Oh, this is something I try to ignore.
Oh.
All right. So if I recall, your guys' plan was to head out into the left arm at dusk to go there during the night, or are we going to go there during the day?
Day. No, night. Whatever.
Well, why don't we travel during the day and get to the Spider Temple around dusk? So we're there at night, but we can get to there. So the trip there is at least reasonable. And I'm going to bring Nestarios Headtaker, and her brother Rastoros will come with us. So we've got a bit more muscle, just in case the trolls, because trolls, they're bully. They can be bullies. So if we show we have force, they'll be less likely to tackle that.
And last time we went and bought all the delicatessen we could find at the market.
Oh, we got some gifts and a cow for them, right?
Yeah, weird food that we wouldn't eat, but
Yeah, rotten salad and wormy mushrooms and things like that.
They, from what I recall, they can be a bit like foodies. So I'm not sure they want to do rotten stuff as gifts. We want to get spices.
I mean, really weird stuff.
Trolls love rotten stuff, fermented stuff, all this stuff. A little bit of mold is always good.
Okay.
Legion.
So who do we believe here? I mean,
and everything with a bug inside is a treat because it's more fun.
We did get a giant beetle.
Sorry, I already wrote the section about the troll caves in the cookbook. So trust me, I know.
Okay.
I know.
So we bypass the delis and go into the backyards and see if there's anything interesting lying around there.
Perfect.
Maggot meat,
everything which is alive is perfect.
So basically, you guys end up going over towards where the Butcher's Guild house is and grabbing all of the offal that doesn't end up getting cut into. And keep in mind, you all are a Bronze Age society, so you eat pretty much everything, but there's stuff you won't eat. And that's
the trolls will eat it.
So what do you do? Do you just to get the mental impression? Do you guys like load up a little wagon filled with offal and?
Yep, but we put it into bags or crates or something first, obviously. So it's sort of in a manageable form for transport.
And we get live insects, lots of them.
Yep, perfect. Put them in jars.
Yeah.
All right, so
they can throw the jars against the walls and they burst open and the insects fall out.
It's a surprise foodie bag.
Brilliant.
It's like a fortune cookie.
Yeah.
Okay.
See how
the
flies
jars.
are flying, and then you can
have time to paint the jars. I know. I mean, they're not see-through anyway.
They're not see-through.
No.
They're just if you're looking at paying twice as much for a jar, or a hell of a lot more for a jar than the food. Let's not do that.
No, we'll just take earthenware stuff. It's okay.
So it's only about like 3.5 kilometers from downtown Boltholm to the end of the left arm, which isn't very far. So you tell me, are you guys leaving in the afternoon? Or are you leaving in the what time are you guys planning to leave to go to Trolltown?
Afternoon sounds good. They're waking up for breakfast pretty much when we get there.
So you guys head up there, and you all pass by Joe's Pocket. Joe's Pocket is kind of that's the Mos Eisley of Boltholm, the hub of scum and villainy, which oddly enough, you guys don't hang out that often there. Cobrast probably makes a mental note that maybe that's his kind of people. But you head further up, and remember, Boltholm is built in these high in this high mountain valley, so it starts getting dark there. Further up in the valley, pretty early. I mean, you know how it is up in the mountains, right, Philip?
Yep.
You know, it gets early. It gets dark in the valley.
Yep.
Early in the afternoon, and you all head up, and there's this big, huge. As you get past Joe's Pocket, there's this big, huge tent covered in animal hides. And your guides have told you that's the Argan Argar Temple. That's kind of viewed as the entry to Trolltown there. And it's always best to make friends there.
Yep.
Because if you've got friends there, then Trolltown is an interesting place to as a diversion. But if you don't have friends there, Trolltown can be a very dangerous place.
And this guy they can have a guide to get us the best way to the Spider Temple, I would assume too. Maybe. So it'd be good to talk to them.
So you guys gonna go in?
Yes.
Sure.
So inside this tent, and it's huge. It's like a giant circus tent, but instead of being made out of lightweight cloth, it's made out of animal hides that are just slapped over and over and over onto each other. And the oldest hides just they let trolls let it just probably rot away, and it just keeps slapping hides onto it. But inside it is dark, and there is a deep rumbling voice greeting you with, "I offer you peace in the darkness," he says the voice says in Trade Talk.
Darkness is always good.
Well, I'll reply back and say we have come in peace with gifts to propitiate the darkness.
You offer gifts to the Lord of the Surface World.
We offer gifts to the one humans call Argan Argar. Yes.
The troll, the voice sounds pleased and says, "Oh, you are fortunate, for I am his priests. I am Grimlips Grobbips. I am the priest of Argon Argar here, and Lord of what is called the Troll Town. What gifts have you offered me?"
We have brought you things such as, we have brought you some large beetles and such, some foodstuffs and things we think would be good. Delicacies, we hope, although we do not know as much about what troll delicacies are.
Okay, he reaches into a bag and reaches deep into a bag, and it makes a squishy sound, and he pulls it out. What is in his hand, Cobrast? You tell me, what did he pull out to grab? I'm gonna
probably a load of innards with fat flies already sticking to them, and sort of, erupting in a small cloud of flies as he grabs something from the bag.
Okay, you hear a very loud smacking, and then a big burp. Very, very loud burp. And then you hear more reaching into bags and more squishy sound. And
might be some crunchy sounds.
Yes.
Too.
and slurp, slurp. And the troll expresses his delight that there is a stew at the bottom of this.
Yeah, we thought of everything.
Told you.
The best
What was that, Gina?
Told you.
Yeah, well done, Gina. Yeah,
He's
best treats for last.
So you hear this glub, glub, glub as the troll is clearly drinking out of the bottom of your sack everything that oozed out of this.
Mm-hmm.
That wasn't the only sack that we got, but that was certainly a good size sack for him.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, how many kilos
as well?
How many kilos of stuff was in a bag? 15, 20 kilos, 30 kilos?
Not 30.
We have a whole cart, so yeah.
30. The troll ate 30 kilos of meat and fat. And then he says, "Excuse me, I have to sit down for a moment."
Sure.
And then there is an incredibly loud burp. Loud and long.
Now we may talk of passage.
Yes.
Yes.
Now Grimlips is happy to speak with you all of passage. You have shown him respect. His belly, you have made sure he gives you the highest compliment that a troll can give a human. You you came, and before you left, my belly was full and I did not need to eat you. He says that in a very endearing manner. Quick break. Because I have to.
Yep.
So he arranges for you to be given. He arranges for you all to be given a guide to bring you through Trolltown to the Spider Temple. Although your guide will leave before you get to the Spider Temple. It's your guide. The guide is a Trollkin wearing bells.
Huh.
So we can follow him in the dark.
So you can follow him. He goes jingle, jangle, jingle, jangle, jingle,
Jingle
jangle,
bell,
jingle,
jingle
jingle,
bell.
Christmas special.
jangle. The Trollkin's name is, according to Grimlips, the Trollkin's name is Snog. And he says, do not worry, Snog cannot speak your language, but you may simply yell at him or strike him if he displeases you. But do not eat or kill Snog, for he is my property.
Okay, that's fair enough.
Nibble? Can we nibble?
No.
No nibbling.
Or we'd have to pay, I guess, in some way.
Anyway, so Snog, who is wearing, once you guys get out of the tent where it's possible to see it, Snog is wearing this big cap covered in bells. Big pointy cap, almost like a felt Christmas tree, covered in bells, and he has bells. He's wearing leather slippers covered in bells, and then he has belts over him covered in bells. So he's just jingle, jangle, jingle, jangle, jingle, jangle, and he's just Snog, who's Snog's what, about a meter tall. Just starts making a pace towards Trolltown. Jingle, jangle, jingle, jangle, jingle, jangle. Sometimes he stops, sniffs around a little bit, and then goes on. Jingle, jangle, jingle, jangle, jingle, jangle.
We follow.
I have a question. I have a darkness rune on 41. Does it help me at all?
You feel more comfortable with that than people that don't. Who doesn't have the darkness rune at all? You feel more than a little bit uncomfortable already, Colbrast.
Yeah.
Who has the darkness rune 40 or higher? Okay, you two, it's fine. It's dark. That's all it is. It's just dark. I want you all to make a listen roll, though.
Yep.
Nope.
This
can be.
1 second.
You hear as you continue up the path, and it's going to be like 1 kilometer or 2 kilometers up the path from here.
I made a listen roll of 03.
Okay, you succeed very well.
Yes.
You hear this weird skittering sound, lots of it, like skittering, like things shuffling in the distance, but making very loud kind of clickety clackety clickety clack 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 clack.
Spider sounds. I tell everybody spider sounds.
And then sometimes you hear weird sounds like
these are flying bugs.
Spider web sounds.
Bugs, not spiders.
Stuck
click,
in
click,
the
clack,
webs.
click, 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 clack, clack. Once or twice your foot brushes against something that then skitters away from you.
Well, as long as they skitter away.
And everybody make a Dex ×5 check.
Yep.
Yes.
Better than my listen.
Dex ×5. Yep. Let me see what I have on Dex. Dex. Yes.
Okay. You all head up, and by the time you get to Trolltown, it is now dark in the valley. It's easy enough to follow Snog. You've noticed actually the trolls have been very polite by putting Snog in absolutely the dopiest looking bright outfit as well. On top of the belt, in addition to the belts and the silly hat, he's wearing a kind of a serape.
What is a serape?
A serape. So it's it's that Clint Eastwood wears it in the spaghetti westerns. It's kind of that blanket, you know, that he Rick wears one all the time.
Yeah, I know.
Like
You should have said Rick's poncho.
Yeah.
But it's garishly bright in pink and blue.
Mm-hmm.
Beautiful.
So that it's easy to see him.
Mm-hmm.
And in Trolltown, you can see there are it gets its name the right way, and it is as Inkala said, it's breakfast time there, so the trolls are up and out, and you're dragging your little wagon.
Yep. Mm-hmm. Probably with a couple with Mysterios and Rastros behind it, if you know what I mean, on it, so there's people can't just sneak up right behind it and take the stuff.
Yeah, I'd love it if you would roll a D10, and let's make it Linda who rolls.
Okay. 6.
There's a small pack of trollkin that are following behind you. There's actually, see how many of them there are. Seven, a pack of 7 trollkin following behind your wagon, and they're all sniffing. And one of them rushes, from time to time, one rushes up to the wagon, stops, and sees what happens. And they keep doing this with increasing speed, and the trollkin are getting closer and closer to the wagon.
I think Mysterios should get her to try and like kick one of them back or something.
Okay. She kicks one of the, roll against kick.
She doesn't actually have a kick skill.
25 plus your manipulation modifier.
That would succeed.
Okay, the trollkin squeals in agony. It squeals absolutely in this outraged, loud, pleating sound. Like that, and I would like you to roll another D10, Linda.
4.
It's attracted the attention of a huge, shambling troll, maybe almost 3 meters tall. Do you know what this is, Inkala?
It's a great troll.
It's a great troll. And the great troll, it goes up and it's sniffing. And it's huge. This thing is huge, and it's wearing armor of lead and beetle.
There, we have a few of those 30-kilo bags, right? So I offer him one of the bags and say, I'm happy to be able to come to your great town, Big Us, or something. I'm not sure what they call great trolls. There's us and there's the Enlo, but Inkala doesn't know more. But
well, do you know Dark Tongue, Inkala?
No, but I say it in trade.
Okay, so big troll, great troll.
Yeah, big troll. Here you have gift for you.
The great troll grabs the bag and just immediately shoves it into its mouth.
And we move along quickly.
But it doesn't seem to be paying any attention to you. The trollkin are not coming any closer to you all now. And you guys get out of, basically that Trolltown butts against the cliff wall, and there is a trail, stone steps basically, that have been hacked into the cliff wall at the end of the valley here. And Snog stops, shakes his head a few times, and points.
Okay.
And points at the steps.
So what do we go up the steps?
Yep.
Well,
So the
before he
spider
goes,
temple.
I offer him one of the jars of beetles. And I'll give it to him and say num num in there.
At this point, Snog takes it, puts his hand and starts gobbling up many of the insects, then looks up at you, terrified.
It's okay. It's okay. And we leave.
And Snog is just Snog eats all the beetles, and so you guys are gonna go up the cliffs?
Yep. Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Snog follows.
Oh no.
Oh.
We do not want to break the property.
No.
No.
He's not supposed to.
Snog follows. Snog, he seems terrified, but you gave him beetles.
Yeah.
You should probably, I don't know, you should probably make him stay here.
Yeah, if he gets
Snog's
hurt,
his own
we are
Snog.
responsible.
No one can make you do anything. It's not worth. You're not going to be able to win this. Snog will either get way too scared to sneak inside or whatever. But yes, we have to watch out for
Or
Snog
we leave
now.
a hard to open puzzle box or something for him to sit here and try to open.
Now, I mean, the good thing is that all of the other Trollkin would have attacked.
Or you need a
Snog for
finger
the
trap,
jar. Right.
Mhm.
Put a beetle in the middle and a finger trap where he cannot get the fingers out. Sorry.
Okay. So we fed the property. Well, I felt a little bit sorry for the little guy, okay?
He wants to come along with you all. You fed him.
Okay. No one will
You
stop
fed
him.
him. And so Snog is what?
It's like a little dog.
Oh, he's not a dog.
All right. You all begin climbing up the cliff. I see Gina going, this is not good.
Cliffs are always bad.
I want everybody to do a climb roll with a +50 because this is stone
Climb.
steps.
Where is climb?
It's an agility skill.
Almost at the top.
Oh.
Yeah.
And there I was thinking I'd heard something about steps.
You failed?
What is the
+50,
basis?
Philip?
Sorry?
It should be 25, I think.
25 plus your agility modifier.
Climb
Climb.
is 40.
25? It's 40.
Oh, even
Is it
better.
a 40 base?
Yes.
better.
I couldn't believe it. It's 40. Wow.
Success.
Yep, I succeed.
And I failed.
You failed?
With a +50?
Yeah, I rolled a 54.
No, you got
Plus-
50 extra, Claudia.
Oh, we get 50 extras and we have 100.
90 something.
90 something. Yeah.
Yeah, I jump up. I dance up.
Then you've got your normal chance.
No, I dance up.
You're light on your foot on the way up.
Feet.
And it goes up and up the cliff. And this is one of these ones that is just, I mean, it's not like Sartar's roads, or the pockets where the dwarves have made steps that even if it looks terrifying, it's well constructed and everything is of the right standardized width, and you can make it, as long as you put one step in front of the other, you're going to make it. And all the stuff, the high roads that the House of Sartar make, was carved out by trolls. So it is, none of you all slip. And as you get higher, you can see the silky stuff of webs. You also get the feeling, Inkala, that you are being watched by spirits that this is like many of the other places you've been in, this is a spirit place, but there's a lot of nature spirits that are flocked to this, which would make sense because if this is grandmother spider.
Yes.
But, there's a bit where, you have to put your hand against the wall of the cliff. And of course, it's like in Indiana Jones, you cover it, you're putting your head all over webbing.
I apologize to whatever spider I just maybe broke web of. Very respectful of these things.
All right. The last one, and this is I'm going to start abstracting this pretty soon, but we have to do a little bit of this encounter here. I want us all to make a listen roll.
Can't be worse than my last one.
Yes. 11.
Succeed.
That might be a special.
Yes.
Nope.
It's not a special. Yeah.
I made it.
All right.
Made it.
Yep.
So those of you all hear it, you can begin to hear a different sort of clickety-clack sound on the sides of the cliffs. As you continue to head up the cliff. I want one more climb roll. Now that you are high enough up, you can actually see the fires down in the distance for Joe's pocket. You're probably, these cliff walls here in Boldholm, just to get you a good feel for this. The cliff walls of the valley are, gosh, let me just see something here.
By one day, I don't have to go and climb up the damn mountain, and you have me do this.
Yes.
Says Nisk.
Yep.
He's like, every day I've been
not
climbing
sorry.
mountains.
Yeah, you're so well trained now.
By this point, you've climbed up a good 100 meters.
Oh, it's nothing then.
Yep. Yeah, I have a special, I think.
Gina, did you succeed?
Yes, I did.
And Kala?
Wait,
Are there any pluses on this one, or is it just a normal one?
The usual plus.
Okay, then it's okay.
no problem for me or the others.
All right. You all climb up, and there's now a lot of webbing as you get up, just clumps of it. Almost like snow up here, except it's just web, spider webs.
Why exactly are we going up here in Kala? It seems a bit dangerous, to be honest.
She wants to make allegiance with the spider up here if it's Arachne Solara.
Yeah.
Okay.
Was it another 5th cult temple, whatever, for you?
Yeah, you can join
that one. Yeah, I'm not too it's not too enticing at the moment, but
actually you should have looked a little bit more into the Argon Arger temple, because those guys
you guys make it up to the top, and up at the top of this there is an entry, a carved cave into the wall, but it's been heavily carved. There are crude depictions of spiders, including a crude depiction of a spider troll. So like a body of a troll, the upper body of a troll and the body of a spider on top of the cave entrance. And the cave entrance, it's just like the opening of Indiana Jones and the Raiders of the Lost Ark. It is so filled with webs.
Yeah.
And there are spiders in these webs.
I'm putting my hoodie over my head.
You have a hoodie?
Of course I have a hoodie. I think. Yeah, I have a hoodie.
Okay.
I kind of like to do a bit of a dance, ritualistic dance in front of this before we go in. Spider dance.
Do these spiders like?
Okay, I want to see Inkala. I want to see a stylized version of the spider dance.
For me?
Yeah, what's the spider dance?
Well, they do like spiders dancing like this. You see that, right?
It's like robot dancing. Just
Beautiful, right?
spiders.
I thought,
Perfect.
for a moment I was thinking that Steve Martin doing the King Tut.
Or the itsy bitsy spider.
Oh, I can do that.
That's
It's
the
a
water.
Who
bitsy
all was
spider.
going in?
Oh, good.
Yeah, I'll go in.
I
But
agree.
before we go in, and Carla, do these spiders like bugs as well? We could give them some.
They do.
I
I
mean, we
mean, they're
still have
spiders.
jars and jars full of
Yeah.
bugs, which we just have to, carry down again afterwards.
Yeah, we
Good
could
idea.
definitely.
Yeah, that's a
Right.
good idea.
You wade your way through, and of course you feel a number of times who's in the front and who's in the rear? Who's first?
I'm in the middle.
Okay.
You want to go
Carla's in
in
the front?
Carla? She's muted.
Are you muted?
I walk in like
No,
bare chested in the front. I'm
Okay.
walking in like, but
Who's immediately behind in Carla?
but
Behind
we
in
do
Carla?
need light.
I would be.
Okay.
Well,
Oh,
if you
I
get
do have the
light,
lights
your
on.
issue is then all the spiders might run away. Are you okay with that? Or maybe worse, you'll see
Oh.
them all.
Yeah,
Well,
but there are
doesn't
friends. So,
Colbrast have a light spell?
yeah, he has a light spell, and he has his necklace that is a light in itself. I'm just not
Oh,
sure
yeah,
if it's
that's
enough
true.
to walk around by, but he said it was
So you get a cast light?
okay.
Do you want to? Do you want to see what's there?
We might not want
Yeah,
to
well,
cast
I
light
mean,
in here.
It's
You're-
better than falling into one.
Are you?
Yeah, but
Are you?
that the light spell is kind of the light spell might be bad, but the things around your neck is with a bit of fire, that might not be so bad.
Would you? Your
not the
question is,
same.
if you cast a spell, are you going to upset the spirits? That's the
Yeah.
question.
This light is kind of opposed
What are you
to the
thinking,
darkness.
Carla?
I'm thinking maybe not the spell, but we could probably have like maybe a fire. I'm not sure. I don't know enough about these guys. Spiders.
Why we're here
we
then?
have to see something, Carla.
I need to get inside.
I mean, you can always talk to whoever you're trying to meet.
Okay, and
here
Carla
afterwards
goes in
and
the front,
explain.
gets all the spider webs away, and we follow
Yes.
her close.
Yeah, I'll go behind her.
So no lights.
Lights or no lights? And
I
keep in
can
mind it's
actually
dark.
I can cast light on an item and do the spell on me.
Then
And
as
do
soon
a
as you
spell
do that,
extension?
okay.
Yeah.
So there's no difference between you doing that
No,
and him
no.
casting light.
No, but
Right.
mine will last until I don't want it anymore. His will last 2 minutes.
Oh,
So I
'cause
can
you're
cast
doing-
it on
That's
like
a big ritual, though, right? To do it. To switch?
not the spirit, not just the spirit magic light. But I have the spell extension as a gift, so I can keep it on me.
Okay.
So if I cast it on like one of my necklaces so I can hide it, and I don't want the light, or just like have a little bit of it showing through, so we have a little light. If that's possible.
If you fail, you are actually a torch.
Yeah.
Oh
Right.
well.
So you are able to see what's going on here,
Yeah.
aren't you? First off, I mean, you're good at ignoring this sort of stuff. You ignore the spiders that periodically crawl over you. Most of them
Yeah.
are about the size of tarantulas.
They're my friends.
And of course, there's spiders. Then, Gina, you realize that weird, some of those weird feelings, sensations aren't just going through the spider webs, but they are spiders.
The thing is, I don't think that Gina's actually afraid of spiders, because that much time she actually spends in graveyards, necropolis, and so on. It's only me as a player who does not like spiders. So,
But even
Gina's very brave.
but the occasional spider with a body that big that scurries through
That's concerning.
is
Okay.
more disconcerting. Do you have any idea how big the legs of a spider that big are?
Yes, you can roll them and have them for dinner. Yeah, they're only a little bit hairy.
You all go through this and aren't fleeing, are you?
No, that we're not doing.
you make it into the inner part of the temple, just webs everywhere. And in the middle of the temple, there is a monstrously fat troll with 4 troll limbs and 4 spider limbs. So it's got, arms and legs, and then it's got spider limbs. And when I say monstrously fat, I mean like a spider's body fat. Huge, and it's huge and bloated troll. And it looks right at you, Inkala, and greets you and says, "Welcome to my lair. What do we have? Do we have a spider? Do we have a fly?"
Greetings, great queen of the spiders here. I have a spider, so I am a spider. Does she see my fetch? She probably does, because that is a spider shape. Yeah.
She sees your fetch. Okay, that's so.
But we have brought you flies.
Oh, what did you bring her?
Food gifts that we have left.
Okay, I want to see something here then. It is, you have offered at least 5 lunars worth of food or cash. It accepts your gift. It accepts your gift and offers you the blessings of blessing of Grandmother Spider, and wants to know, since it is fed, it does not feel the need to eat, it does not feel the need to eat you at this time. How may it help you? Until it grows hungry again, it says.
In the name of the Grandmother Spider, we come with some concerning news. During the great hero quest run by Kaller, whatever her title may be, the web did not hold. The web did not hold Wakboth, the devil. And we have recently also run into an avatar of Ragnar who said that his father was about to break free, or his son, I don't remember. Linda doesn't remember.
His son, I think.
His son, yeah. His son is about to break free. This means that the webs didn't hold, and a Grandmother Spider may need help, or maybe need an alliance against the chaos that the Lunars are now awakening. And I come here as a Stormbull, also shaman, with an affinity towards our wonderful Grandmother Spider, to offer a bond between the two, for the Stormbull shaman to fight chaotic spirits and weave webs of trapping them. This is not something that exists for now, I don't think, but we may have to think new to fight the chaos that may be awakening.
The spider troll. The spider troll says that she knows. She says the Great One on Black Dragon Mountain has told us that the web is fraying. The hero wars are upon us, and these may bring that this may end time itself and destroy the web of Arachna Solara. She is willing to teach you how to spin a web.
Yes, please. That would be more
based
than
on
I.
this.
Yes.
But to do this, okay, so game mechanic wise, what she basically is doing is she's giving you an opportunity to initiate into her secrets.
Mm.
So you would initiate in, and you would be able to learn. You're gonna hate this because it's gonna cost you power again.
Yeah, I know.
For 2 points of power,
Yeah.
you could initiate into the Arania cult and gain the spell webbing. They'll teach you the spider secrets because you weren't training this winter, were you? Or this season?
No, this is I've been working towards this stuff actually.
This is what you wanted to do. She will let you join the Arania cult and teach you the webbing spell. And webbing, what that does, it's a 2-point spell. It hurls a mass of silver strands of web into an area. Anyone hit by the strands is helpless unless they overcome the web strength. So it's like a super duper glue spell.
And what determines the strength?
It's got a strength of 40.
Okay.
It's a really, and she will teach you she will teach you some of the secrets of Grandmother Spider with this.
That would be very nice because I have written down Arachna Solara with a question mark, sub or associated cults.
And she will teach you a little bit of who the great the great one is in the Black Dragon Mountains, etc. Will you accept her on this?
I do accept her on this. This is.
Then you will stay with her in her lair.
Yeah. Okay.
And the rest of you can leave.
We're happy to go.
That's generous.
And she won't eat anyone, even the trollkin that follows you. But what you will be allowed to do is, and I'll send you the stuff on Arania, is you will be allowed to initiate into the Arania cult. And the Arania cult, that is Grandmother Spider, as worshipped by the trolls. But she will tell you that Grandmother Spider is Grandmother Spider had an interesting and little described meeting with Arachna Solara, and is the herald of the cosmic spider. And thus spiders, spiders basically are the servants that hold, their web is a symbol of the web that holds all of creation together. And that although the spider goddess may not be in and of herself that great of a great god in the way that Kyger Leiter or Orlanth are, she is a servant of Arachna Solara and makes her privy to secrets greater than many of the great gods. That's at least how they view it.
Yeah, it fits because I did pick Arachna Solara over Horned Man during my shamanic awakening.
Yep. It makes perfect sense. It makes perfect sense. So what you do in sea season this year is you initiate into the cult of Arania. You are perhaps one of the handful of human initiates of Arania in all of Dragon Pass. I mean, it's a minor, actually, I think it's a minor spirit cult elsewhere. And you also learn from your spider master, who is the priestess of the temple, that the great mistress of the cult is Crag Spider, the Fire Witch, who knows all of the secrets of heaven and earth, and who even defeated even defeated the fire gods and stripped them of her power, and who created the great trolls.
Linda does like this because I've always liked the troll gods.
Yes. Well, guess what? I have never seen a player character, a Rani occultist, and that's what you get to do. So I'll work out, send you the details on this. But yeah, that is what you get. You're gonna have to sacrifice 2 points of power though.
I've done that and it's so ugly. I have no idea.
You have like an 11
shaman.
power now, right?
10.
You're like 10. You're like one of the
10.
world's wimpiest shamans.
Yeah. Yes.
But congratulations, you are now an initiate of the spider goddess.
Yay. That's 3 cults now. Can I drop one and get some power back? No.
No, but you probably hit your limits.
Yeah.
So with that, I think that's a good place to wrap up the big events. You all are able to return. Snog is pathetically loyal to you all, and any time that you come into this area, Snog is always waiting for you.
And we have
Snog,
treats for
even
him.
whenever Snog sees you, he always goes, Snog? Snog? Looks at you, looks at Gina with big eyes. Snog?
No, I gave him something to eat.
All right. So that's I think where we want to wrap it up, because I knew we had to have a short session. But next session we'll wrap up the season and move on to, I think the plan is to go to Kolimar lands.
Yep. Okay. Bye everybody.
Thank you all.
Thanks.
Bye.